Good day. Did you know that the male term for a brunette is brunette? B-R-U-N-E-T? And I used to ask people this, what is the male term for a brunette? And people would say brunette. And I was like, that's not right. That can't be right. That can't be right. But it is the same, but it's just the removal of a T-E at the end, and it sounds the exact same. Hair change, I said it would not happen. But you know what? I was feeling a bit brunette today. Without the T-E at the end. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello, Hoshi no Temi. Hello, Hexagenic. Ratsurg. Brunette versus brunette. I mean, I kind of feel like we need to make this more normal. We need to let people know about brunette, the male version of it, because I did not know. I just looked it up and I found out. What the hell? Like, the people who said brunette, I don't even think they knew about the male term. Same for blonde. One term for... Wait. Oh, wait, what? I never actually thought about that. I thought that was just a misspelling of blonde. Oh my god. What about beret? Is there also beret? Now I don't know. I don't know anymore. Also, look, I have Pikmin free. I bought it from a stranger on the internet. But I'm not even gonna play that. Like, I'm not gonna be playing that for a while. I want to play 1 and 2. I just found it for the cheap. Wanted to make sure it actually works. Man, I've been waiting to get back to Pikmin 4 because I do really love this game from what I've played so far. And I might even continue playing this game off stream after this stream. I think I think I did want to continue this on stream. But past this, I might continue on my own. I have no clue. Saving up for the good stuff, so true. I mean, it's actually really difficult to find 1 and 2, like, for a, I don't know, cheap price. But it doesn't even go on sale in, like, the digital shop. Wait, you guys started without me? Roger. I was actually thinking... earlier, maybe this is me being parasocial. I was thinking before stream, like, wow, Roger is probably, like, my biggest fan. He's here all the time, and now he shows up late. My god. That title is just ready for the taking. Load time. I forgot about that. In the VOD that I edit, it made everything seem so quick. Because I could just edit out the long, long load time. But now I'm specifically saying this right now so that I edit this part into the VOD. Hi. Look, my character's blonde. Can I actually change how my character looks? What is the line between parasocial and, like, normal social even start? That's a good question. Like, if two people are parasocial for each other, isn't that just, like, social interaction? Biggest fan, more average height fan. We're playing from card or internal storage. This is, oh yeah, that's a good question. This is, well, this is a digital copy, but I don't know if it's on the internal or the SD card. Man, do I want to visit the lab? Do I actually recall how this works? It's been a while now. Oh yeah, look at this. There's so much I can get, I think. All of this had an actual purpose, how about that? Anti-electrifier. But do I actually, why would I want to walk into that? I don't need that. Like, why would I, why would I want that? I don't need to, I could just avoid it. Duck Irving, hello, does it feel weird? Because it's also like, oh yeah, you're also huge on YouTube. So I'm saying, yeah, it's, I don't know, I don't really think too much about it. Drink water, so I shall. I don't know, I don't really think too much about being big on YouTube. I don't actively try to, like, build a persona surrounding myself. By the way, I lost a job interview today. I'm sorry to hear that. Water. I specifically placed water close to me so I would not drink Cola Zero. But now that Cola Zero is just staring at me.
Wow.
Oh my, well now I guess I have to grab a Cola Zero. I guess I have no choice. I know, I just think it's cool because I like the thoughts that come out of your brain, and I can hear more of your brain thoughts. Oh, thank you. I do think... No, hold on, I need to make this more expensive. You pushed me to my limit. This was too cheap. I basically, here's my real secret. I tried to make like a bunch of redeems so that people would not get the redeem of me reading the entire script for the room. Which I could have just avoided by not putting that as a redeem, but now I can't remove it because it's already there. If only overthinking burned calories, yeah. Yeah. It probably makes you fat, if I had to guess. Talking from experience. You're overfeeding yourself your thoughts. Also, do say if the audio is a bit too low. But I do like the thoughts that come out of your head, thank you. I do think that, maybe I'll push up the volume a bit. I mean, that was something I thought about when I was going into streaming, right? Don't mind me just saving up. Alright, I need to come up with some better redeems. That was something I thought about when I went into streaming, like, oh, I don't know, I don't have a streamer personality, right? But that was also what I thought when I started making YouTube videos, right? Like, I don't know, I think there's an audience for everything, in some way. I just want to stay a bit chill. That was like a common, comment I heard on my, travel videos. Where people were like, I haven't seen, like, a travel vlog like this. So I do want to make more travel vlogs. It's just really expensive to like, I don't know, travel? I could get some Pikmin. Yeah, 100% I can't stream. Yeah, I feel the same way. And I feel like that is almost like what has encouraged me to stream, and encouraged me to make videos on YouTube, where it's sort of like, I don't want to, like, pat myself too much on the back, but I do want to see more of the stuff I like, and I want to be a part of possibly, like, bringing that into, like, I don't know, the internet atmosphere, the internet world. There's a lot of stuff I like that's just like, I don't know, it's not popular, but it's just very chill and relaxed. If it can make that happen, more of that, that's cool. I think it's also freeing you just being, like, normal and genuine. Yeah, I do try my best to be, like, authentic and genuine, but I don't know. I've talked about this. I don't even know what that means anymore. I've thought too much about it. Gotta fight with brain rot. Yeah. We gotta show people. Like, I don't know. You guys remember when people on the internet were just themselves back in the day? But now everything is, like, flanderized. But I've also been the victim to that also, in my, like, YouTube videos. I say I always try to, like, aim for that. But I do think it can be, like, a bit inevitable that you kind of fall into some, like, stuff. Where, I don't know. I don't even know if I can think of any, like, example. Oh my god, we're singing. No, I'm not doing that right. Wait, can I do this? No, never mind. Something I thought about, you know, being authentic and genuinely yourself is that, you know, it's actually, like, too hard to, to do it. Like, I think that... I guess I've been thinking about this since I last talked about it on stream. Being authentic in yourself. And it makes complete sense that people don't want to do it, because it's like, it's actually painful to do it. Like, there are so many videos I have made where I feel like I'm going to be, like, embarrassed, and people are going to, like, point at me and laugh, or, like, I make stuff where I just feel like I'm exposing myself and I feel like naked on the internet. But it's just like a video of me talking about, like, favorite colors. And I'm like, oh my god, people are gonna make fun of me. Or like everybody's favorite color is red. I don't know if that's true. Maybe in the, I don't know, before people came up with more colors. Back in the caveman era, when people were like, this is red and this is not red. Because apparently that was a thing. Where people just differentiated the colors by like, red and not red. And that was just the entire color scheme. In my opinion, being yourself comes down to not thinking about it too much and just doing what you want. Yeah, I think that is also, you know, what I try to do now. It is something I've also thought about. Like, every time you know, I try not to get, like, too worked up about, like, getting into my head while streaming. And it's not really something that happens too often, but every now and then it can happen where I'm like, oh my god, like, I'm streaming right now. Are people enjoying this? What do I do? What do I say? Luckily, that has not been the case. I was a bit, like, worried that would be the case, right? But it does happen, and I think that's a bit natural. And I think my solution to that has been, like, the Zen approach of, like, I don't know, trying to... I don't want to sound, I don't know... Oh my god, I forgot I placed all my Pikmin over there. Didn't I? My god. I have a bunch of blue Pikmin waiting for me, don't I? No, wait, I completely lost what I was doing. When I get caught up with that thought process of, like, what am I doing? What do I do? It does kind of come back to, like, well, if you remove all these expectations, when you kind of find your footing again, you kind of find the ground again of, like, oh yeah, it doesn't really have to be anything other than what I'm doing right now. Red is pretty baller, bro. We could have stopped there. I don't know. I do think about that sometimes. Like, what if I grew up in Denmark? Would I have been, like, all about, like, oh, I love red because Danish flag. I'm a patriot. Maybe. Maybe I would have been that way about Canada if I was Canadian. How can I differentiate myself from a million people playing Silk Song? Yeah, I guess that's not a problem, because I don't want to play Silk Song. Doesn't really seem like my kind of game. But I don't know, I could try it out. Maybe I should. Yellow-orange is the true color combo. I feel like the best, I don't know, maybe this is me going crazy. But I've been really leaning into green and yellow lately. I feel like there's something, like, powerful with green and yellow. Like, they are both, like, very optimistic colors and, like, creative in a weird way. Sometimes I stream just because I enjoy it and I like talking to myself. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, I had one stream where I remember thinking before I started streaming, like, oh, what if no one shows up to the stream? And then that happened, where no one showed up. But what I realized by doing that one stream was just like, oh, I would actually have, like, no problem if no one was here right now. Like, if no one was here, I would just talk and keep talking. Because that's just what happened, that's what I did. Turns out I can just talk forever. I don't think you need to differentiate yourself from others if you just want to stream and aren't focused on streaming. Yeah, like, I just want to do this for fun, basically. I forgot what I'm doing. In this game. Wait, I can just play... Hold on. I did not realize... I can just play as Ochi? Why would I do anything else? This is the rest of the game now. Oh my god, he can whistle. And... Oh my god. That's crazy. Alright. How do I go fast again? God damn. It's insane that they added that as a thing. Just like, you can just play the rest of the game as Ochi if you feel like it. Maybe that's not a thing you can actually do. But you could aim for it. Anyway, I do remember I had a thing that could pick up blue Pikmin, right? What are you guys doing? Alright. New materials. It really is like a beautiful game. I feel like I was looking at Pikmin 3 a little bit, and I feel like the realism in the previous Pikmin games is sort of like different from this game. Like this game is still like realistic in its environment. But there's a subtle hint that makes like everything blend in. And I think it might be the lighting being a bit more matching compared to before. Right, that's where they are. I need to grab that thing. But... oh, wait, I need more. I think I know how to solve this now. Can I run? I forgot if I can run. Oh, I might not actually have enough. I might not be able to do this. Anyway, I've talked about this before, the whole Sen approach. Of like, no wait, I can, how about it? I don't want to sound religious or anything, because I'm not. But I do really vibe with that philosophy of like, enlightenment, of that being a separation of your expectations. Now, I'm not enlightened. I lost it. I can't even talk about it anymore. Good lighting always makes a huge difference in the graphics. Yeah, that's what I've been saying, man. And even now, I see that mistake happen again and again. How did I bring 29 Ice Pikmin again? How did I make this mistake? I was making sure that would not happen. Lighting makes a huge difference in 3D, and I'm not even a 3D modeler. Oh, right, there was one there. Hello, Steezy. Hello, hello. My god. Can I do it? Do it, please? They're not doing it, they're just drowning. They're dying, they're dying. Oh, wait, I think I might have messed up. Wait, what? Is that not right? Oh my god, it happened. I love talking to myself mentally. Yeah, me too. I realize that does make you sound insane. But I just do it because I feel like it makes me more sane. This ice is about to break, isn't it? You always have internal dialogue? I guess so. And I wouldn't say that's a good thing. Oh my god, I can't even go boop. Whoop. Wait, how do I solve this, actually? Can I just leave and get more? I feel like most of my comedy just comes from me talking to myself. Like, I feel like so many of the videos I have made had just come out of me, like, talking to myself in the bathtub or something like that. No, I can't grab more. Interesting. But I wonder if I listen to too much music. I mean, I don't know, made a video about this a long time ago. But then people convinced me, like, no, there's nothing wrong with that. But now I don't know. I think there might be something to it. I think your brain needs a rest. I have no clue what they're doing. I think I might listen to too much music. Because, overthinking till I have a video. I mean, it kind of works in a weird way, I guess. Sometimes it really is just the case of, like, I need a video, and I will just sit and think until I reach, like, a point. I'm like, oh yeah, I got something. I have a Last FM, if anyone recalls what that is. And I just have way more Scrabbles on my last FM than anyone else I follow or know. Like, I have people who have been on there for like 10 years, and somehow they have like a max of like 2,000 Scrabbles for like their top artist, and I have like 8,000. Judging by that, I don't know, that might be a lot. What if I'm up here? Wait, who's your favorite musical artist? Well, it kind of varies back and forth a bit. Of course, I think that's probably natural. But I would say consistently for the past year, it has been Rip Slime. And that still feels a bit weird to me because it's not really the kind of genre that I would normally say is my favorite, because it's just like very poppy hip-hop music. And before then, I've been sort of like, I don't know, been like, no, it has to be deep. And now I'm like, nah, I kind of like something casual right now. Wait, oh. Is it... oh, it's about to melt. But I can get over here like this? I told you to go get over here, but you didn't listen. Oh, I have to go. Uh-oh. Well, we lost one Pikmin. I don't know how to grab this thing. Is that even possible if I do this? Oh my... what the... They can't climb up? Interesting. They're dying? What is happening? What is happening? Oh no, this is horrible, this is terrible. Oh no. Well, I lost them all, I think. I think it's over. Oh god. Oh? Alright. How'd you say hello, the amazing hammer? I have to leave, I have to go. The game is yelling at me. All my Pikmin are dead. Maybe? Can I just make them go back in? I guess not. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of stuck in the water. I can't get them back. That's me and my Pikmin. All two of them. I don't know, it's kind of difficult to answer that. Who is my favorite musical artist now? Oh, that's what I'm saying. The Pikmin would climb on. Oh! Oh. Okay, well. No. Rewind, rewind. Rewind. Okay, that's a feature. This is very baby mode Pikmin. I think I maybe made a good choice by picking this one. Because I don't even know how to get these ones back if they all die. Well, I played Pikmin 1 a really long time ago when that came out, I guess. Pikmin, like, low-key kind of scares me. Understandable. I think that Pikmin 1 kind of scared me a bit as a kid. And that made me not want to, like, go past my first playthrough where I failed. And keep having Pikmin die. This one is great. It's the best of all the Pikmins together. Okay, that is cool. Because, I am enjoying this one a lot. I will play through all of them, though, eventually. Oh yeah, I'd go for the menu. Pikmin 2 is awesome, which just straight kills you and isn't jagged like Pikmin 1. Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know how... I'm curious how I would feel going back to Pikmin 1 now. Because I kind of feel like... What do I feel like? I kind of feel like it was kind of difficult for me as a kid, I guess, and it was kind of scary. How do I make them climb up? Okay, like that, right? I just wanted... Right, right. But what about the third one, then? Do people like the third? I have the third. I bought the third. Pick one, it's great because it's jank. I can see that. Third is a little weird. Alright, alright. Pikmin 1 controls our ass. I can see that. Right, this is how I do it. Okay, you got your job interview. Good luck, good luck. Get the job. See ya. We did it. Job interview secured. I haven't had a job interview in forever. What was my last one? No, I don't... I worked... even after Toys R Us, I've worked, but I just did not have a job interview. They were just like, do you want this job? And I was like, yeah, sure. My last serious job interview... I didn't even have one for Toys R Us when I worked there. My last serious job interview might have been when I worked customer service for a phone company. I did not do anything at all during that day. Nothing happened. Great. Something the matter, boss? I just passed Dandori battle. Okay, but the story continues either way, though. That didn't really accomplish anything. Maybe I need to go to a different place. I can do that, right? I think. Maybe. Ochi does not judge me. I messed up. He doesn't care. Explore. Like, what is this? Blossoming Arcadia. Can I go here without my blue Pikmin? Maybe I need to go here. Last time I had a serious job interview was for a customer service kind of thing. I need to lower the volume a bit. I mean, the only reason I got that job was because at the end they asked, like, do you have any questions? And my question was, do you ever get prank calls? And I think that left, like, a good impression on them, where they were like, oh, this guy's a bit funny. Something maybe a bit unusual, maybe something they don't often get asked. So I think that left a good impression. I remember there being, like, one guy next to me, because it was one of those job interviews where it was, like, a lot of people. And there was one guy next to me who looked exactly like me. And I was like, wow, that's just me, but again. And we were both applying for the same job, so I think that made me feel a bit pressured of, like, I need to stand out. There's, like, a copy of me here who's competing for the job. And it worked. Then I didn't like the job. I think I worked there for a month, and then I was like, this sucks. Customer service is terrible. Oh, I think I was supposed to get over here. Tia's Millheed. Oh my god, that was him. Wait. Could it have been? What Tia's? My Wario? He's over his dislike of water. He just got over it like that? Alright. You do you. I'll add a little bit of a mixture. Why not? I did see the materials over here, though. Now I'm hunting for this. I remember when I worked at Toys R Us, and I don't know, the most annoying part of going to Toys R Us was not like traveling there. It was going there and early in the morning. All of the like, I don't know, I was around a lot at like the video games department. And I would have to go past there every morning, and all the, like, screens would be, like, blasting, like, ads. And I would have to hear, like, the same ad over and over again. I think it was for Donkey Kong Country for the Wii or something like that. And I would have to hear that ad every single morning. And I can't remember the words, but for a while, those words for that Donkey Kong ad were just, like, stuck in my skull, and I would hear it when I was at home. It's like, follow Donkey Kong on his adventures from Donkey Kong Country. Da 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 da. Yeah, maybe I still remember it. Oh my god, it's the guy. It's the guy who is not Olimar. Do you get to play with toys during the breaks at Toys R Us? I won't admit to that. Hello, Sunshine Maru. I mean, the thing is, at the end of the day, you would have to, like, go through every aisle and look for, like, toys that had been, like, placed in the wrong place. Because that's just what happens when you work at Toys R Us. Like, kids will, like, just pick up toys and then take them and leave them somewhere else. And part of your job is just, like, going through the store and finding all that stuff. And maybe I would have played. I'm known for playing with toys. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe I would play with them every now and then, where I find like a doll in the wrong section. Picking it up. I have to place it somewhere anywhere. Might as well play a little bit. Man, I just had a flashback to a weird... This has nothing to do about anything else at Toys R Us. And now I had another flashback while I was thinking of that flashback. The first flashback is one time. This was Valentine's Day. Must leave for college. I see you, Ratzarg. See ya. This was Valentine's Day, and we would get like adults coming in to buy stuff for Valentine's Day. See you later. And there was one guy who came in and bought this, like, huge teddy bear. Like, it was gigantic. It was, like, the kind of thing that you have as, like, a novelty of, like, no one's gonna buy it. It's way too expensive, and, like, it's too big. And he came in and he bought it. And it's like, wow, that's it. That's the end of that one teddy bear. And then right after him, another guy came in, and he was like, I'm looking for a huge teddy bear. And I had to be like, no, like, a guy was just here and bought the teddy bear. And I don't know, I don't know if they, like, knew each other or what was happening. It felt like it was a part of, like, some drama or something that happened in, like, something you would see in a TV show where two guys are, like, competing for someone's love. And one guy is like, I'm gonna buy her the biggest teddy bear ever, and then the other guy has to, like, rush to get it. The other guy did not get there in time. I'm still thinking about that, like, what happened? Did they know each other? Or was that a genuine coincidence? Was it just two guys who happened to both want a huge, overexpensive teddy bear? What was going on? The other flashback I had was that, one time, there was just a weird guy in the video games aisle, and I was not in the video games aisle at that time. It was just a weird guy who would just stand there and kind of look around, and we were kind of keeping our eyes on him because we were like, this is a bit unusual, you know? Like, Usually people are looking at the games and whatnot. And eventually he kind of just... I guess we left because we were just curious about, like, let's just see what happens. And he pulled out scissors and he started cutting at the cable that held, like, the tablets together. So he was trying to steal the tablet with just, like, scissors he brought from home. And then my coworkers, like, called him out, like, hey, what the hell are you doing? And he was like, oh, just left, and he left the scissors at the store. Brutal, yeah. That was a weird. Can't believe nothing happened with that. I feel like that you should have maybe called the police. Maybe they were both in love and wanted to get the other... oh my god, this is a new plot twist. I had not considered that. They both wanted to give a bear to each other. That's actually beautiful. Oh my god, they're just attacking Ochi. What's happening? Now I'm remembering everything from Toys R Us. What's another Toys R Us story? I was not there during that day. But there was one guy at one point who was just talking to one of, like, he was talking to the cashier while they were, like, he was paying for his stuff. And somehow he distracted the cashier so much that he was about to, like, walk out of the store without having paid for the stuff. Like, this was obviously, like, a trick he was doing. He was, like, trying to distract her so that, like, he would not have to pay for all the stuff he had brought. And he almost succeeded, but one cashier, like, the other coworker noticed, like, there's something fishy. Hold up, you did not pay for it. And then he was like, oh, yeah, oh, whoopsie, I forgot to pay. And then he paid for it. And then I think, if I recall correctly, he came back the next day and asked for, like, a refund. Hello, Glock Roomba. What the Matthias be doing? Apparently I'm competing in Pikmin. Apparently this is a consistent thing. Oh my god. My Pikmin. What is he doing? Get him. Thanks for welcome. How it goes? It goes good. I'm talking about Toys R Us. I don't know. I guess I have a weird nostalgia for Toys R Us, I guess. As a kid, I would walk through that same Toys R Us, and I bought so many, like, games at that Toys R Us. And then later, I ended up working there at the very same Toys R Us. So it was kind of, I don't know, a lot of nostalgia to that one place. Now it's gone forever. And I said it had turned into a gym, which it did, but apparently now it's turned into, like, a different kind of shop. So it went from a shop to a gym to a shop. Missed for ads as well. Yeah. Every Christmas, we would get, like, a Toys R Us magazine. And we would, like, circle in, like, what gifts do we want for Christmas? And then we would give that to our mom. But we also did a horrible prank. Wait, what the fuck? You got more? I played it... Oh my god. I played it so safe because I thought I had it in the bag. I thought, like, oh, but I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Oh my god, that's... I didn't think that would happen. Okay. Every Christmas we would circle stuff in. Came back. Yeah, I was so ahead of him, though. What the hell? I need to... I don't know. Take this seriously, I guess. I thought it was so easy. Yeah, we would circle stuff in the Toys R Us magazine and give that to our mom. But I think we stopped doing that because at one point me and my older brother were like, what if we circled in all the girls' toys for our younger brother? Which obviously made him very upset. because that made him think like, oh no, I'm only gonna get girls' toys for Christmas because my older brothers messed up my wish list. But no, our mom saw that through. So to go to the gym, previously Toys R Us now. Hello, Gildars. Man, maybe I should have. It would have been way too far away to do that. But man, that would have been kind of funny if I just consistently went there no matter what. No, I haven't been in the gym in a long time now. I'm a freak. Oh my god. Get off. It's really difficult to tell the difference between them though. Like who's mine, who is theirs. That's just a bad, like, dollar store. Also, I ended up having to avoid being the cashier at Toys R Us. This is my final Toys R Us story. I got to avoid being the Toys R Us cashier because one time I messed it up. And based on that, they were like, ah, you're fine. You don't have to go back. Because they were training me to be the cashier. And while they were doing that, she was like, I don't know, she didn't give me enough information how to do it. So I was my first time as a cashier at Toys R Us. I was there. And then the first customer came. And he was like, I would like to purchase this thing. And I was like, okay, I just have to follow all the steps that she showed me. But she went through all the steps so quickly that I had no clue what to do. So I just clicked on, I think it's this thing. And it showed something completely different. And I was like, oh no. And I was like, and he swiped his card and I clicked another thing. And I just out loud said, oh fuck. Oh shit. That's like the last thing you want to hear when you're at a store and you've swiped your card and you hear the guy who is currently in control of your money just out loud go like, oh fuck, oh shit, like what, should I be worried? What just happened? So yeah, then I had to run and get my boss, my head up. And she fixed it. But based on that, she was like, you know what, you don't have to do this. Just go back and do, like, the video game stuff or whatever. Stop by because you're named after one of my favorite video game character. And he's Swedish, so it's to be inclined as well. Oh, is it, what's his name? I can't think of many Matthiases in video games. There's, like, one in Mercenaries 2, I think? Am I remembering correctly? Or is it maybe like, there's another guy in like a Chinese game, like a Chinese, I don't know if it's a gacha, but it looks like Coraline. Yep, both games. Alright. Cool. Yeah, I do remember a Matthias. Of course you're very aware of it when you're like, oh my god, a guy named Matthias. And he's like a badass. Kinda have to pay attention to that. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. Hell, I actually barely played the game. I was curious because it was named Matthias, but I never really properly played it. Nailed it, got it. The building that I went to high school turned into a temporary apartment building, which I lived in, then transformed. Oh my god. That's intense, that's crazy. When I went to high school, I went 1 year. So in Sweden, you get to like pick what kind of education you would like to do. And for 1 year, I did social science. And then I thought like, nah, I don't want to do this. I'll go do like new media was what they called it. So I was taught like Photoshop and a bunch of other stuff. And 2 years into that, they changed school, like the entire building. and they changed it to the school where I started. So even though it wasn't the same school, I finished my education in the same building where I started, like, social science. And that was, like, I don't know, completely unrelated, just a coincidence. And they were not close, they're not, like, nearby each other. I'm gonna drink some water. I do like that we do that in Sweden. I think a lot of European nations do that, right? I have no clue. Where, like, you turn, I think, 13, and you can just pick your own education and be like, I wanna be into computer science or programming. And I think you should not go into that with the expectation of, like, this is what I'm doing for the rest of my life, because, oh my god, you can't pick what you're going to be doing for the rest of your life at, like, age 13. But I do think it's good. Like, I wonder if I would have been able to, like, finish school if it weren't for that one thing where I was like, I want to do computer stuff. And then I just got educated about it. And because I already knew it, I got good good grades. Like, people are like, wow, Matthias is a genius at Photoshop. But I had just been using Photoshop. Error. It's pretty good. What's happening over here? Oh yeah, I'm building a bridge. Can I change my appearance in the game? Does anyone know? To be fair, it's kind of impressive to do so at age 18 as well. Yeah. Showing the teacher a paper that says you're gonna make 10 billion at the age of 13. I do wonder, like, how many... I think that line has to be, like, way more popular now, because kids are probably like, I want to be an influencer, and they take a class in, like, here's how you edit your Instagram photos, or how you edit your TikTok videos. Back in the day, that was just, like, the nerd class, right? Now it's probably filled with kids who are like, I'm gonna make it big. Every now and then I think of, like, it would be kind of funny to, I don't know, like, go back to school and be like, hey, I'm a big, like, YouTuber, quote-unquote. You know, big for, I know, based on my school. Not really. But they might be interested in that and just talk to kids and be like, hey, here's how I think about this and that. But I don't want to do that. That would be kind of embarrassing. It would be kind of cool if I met, like, the old teacher. I think I would only do that, actually, if I could talk to, like, the old teachers who I used to, like, have at that school. But I don't think most of them are left. I think there might be only, like, one or two. Oh yeah, I can do this. I forgot. Look at me. I need to get more Pikmin. Could it be the red ones, actually? How about it?
Oh, yeah!
Oh my god, Psychic Refugee, hello, hello. Thank you for a raid. Oh my god. Hi, I'm Matthias. How you doing? YouTuber, artist, animator, something like that. I'm playing Pikmin 4. This is my return to Pikmin since playing Pikmin 1 as a kid. And I'm very much enjoying it. How are you guys doing? Wait, oh my god, I always forget about this. It feels like it should be an automatic feature that you give someone a shout out, right? How do you even do this? This is my first time. I think this might be my first shout out. Oh, yes, I did it. Wait, did I? Maybe not. God damn it. Oh, /shout out. I think this is my first one. Super hot in my room. Cool, 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 cool. I did it. Why doesn't Twitch just do that, like, automatically? Or can you do that automatically? I have no clue. I'm new to this. What is happening here, though? I feel like there needs to be, like, some addition. Right? Play Dread Dilution. What is that? Oh, it did it. How about it? Dread Dilution. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Horror game, potentially? Maybe? Oh my god, bug. I'm so glad bug season is over. There was a wasp. I think it might have been multiple wasp nests outside of my window all summer. And I had to go through, I don't know, finding ways to trap wasps. That was my job the entire summer. Was having to make sure wasps did not get into my place. Because I built, I think, several nests. Like Morrowind? Okay, I'm intrigued. I need to look this up after stream. That was my job this entire summer, was just making sure wasps were dead and not entering my room. And this has happened several times, actually. That I've been like, oh, maybe I should stream. Nah, I'm not feeling it. And then, while I'm not feeling it, a wasp queen flies into my room, and I have to spend like 5 minutes trying to get rid of this wasp queen. And that's when I go like, you know what? I had a gut feeling I shouldn't have been streaming. And I was absolutely right. I do not want to stream and have to kill like a wasp queen while I'm streaming. And it's horrible. And I think it's several like nests because it's been several wasp queens. And I'm not talking like normal-sized wasps. Like, these are huge, very gigantic. Can I grab that? So yeah, summer's been fun. Enjoyed it. Loved it. Can't get enough. What? I completely forgot what this does. Like, powers them up? Or they just like it? Tablet. What does that mean? Oh, there was a whole thing. Oh, yeah. Right, he wants me... Ah, right. I need to go there. Man, I can't wait for autumn. Talking about those wasps. Made me go like, oh man. What a relief. Actually, even now, I have wasps outside of my window. It's less of them, at the very least. Oh yeah, and we tried to get, like, an exterminator. Whoa, what the hell? Speaking of exterminator, what is happening? Oh my god, he's eating them. This is horrifying. This is terrible. Ochi, get out of here! It's over. Ochi knocked out.
Wow.
Oh my god.
_TV just shared
Oh my god.
200 bits.
Oh my god, thank you. Thank you for the bits. I think that's the first time anyone's given me bits. Thank you very much. I think so, yeah. Anyway, back to death. Let's go, actually. Let's not fight this guy. How do I heal Ochi? This is the most important thing right now. Ochi? Ochi? Doing good? I gets back. He'll be fine. Oh boy, this was more difficult than I had anticipated. Like, I was thinking earlier, like, is this game too simple? Based on what I had played? And now I'm feeling like, oh my god, this is getting like intense. This is becoming a real game. Man. I didn't have anything to say. I guess man is just like the thing I say now. Ochi, let's go. If they were bees, I would not kill them, alright? I know wasps also play an important role for nature. They're not as important as bees, and I just can't have wasps in my room. That can't be a thing. How do I heal Ochi? I don't think he's healing. He's not looking too good. Ochi, can you... I don't like that sound he's making. It's scaring me. Maybe I should just go back. Dread Delusion. Actually, I'm curious about this. I'm gonna look at a one screenshot. Have I seen this before? No, I have no clue. Okay. Interesting. I did briefly play Morrowind a bit. I didn't get very far. I don't know, maybe I should play that on stream. But I would need help with mods and stuff like that. I have to say, though, I'm not really a huge fan of the Elder Scrolls, like, world building. And a lot of people really love Elder Scrolls. Morrowind can be filtering, but little me loved it. Yeah, I found the combat. I think that was what turned me away. Where I was like, what is this combat? Like, I don't get it. And then I got poisoned, and I just kept dying over and over, and I had no clue what was happening. Like, why am I dying? Nah. Maybe maybe I can figure it out now. I think you'd like Dread Illusion better, way more polished. Okay, maybe I should check it out then. That might be my quote-unquote reintroduction to Morrowind. I used to know people who were obsessed with like the world building of Elder Scrolls, and I don't know. I think maybe that also turned me away from it. Only one I played was Skyrim, but it was not for me. I've never cubed with open world RPGs. I think I do like them, but it has to be like, I don't know. I think I do like open world stuff. But I've had to decide I have to do it my own way, right? I don't... Oh, vibed, yeah. I have never cubed open world RPGs. I thought that was maybe like just slang I wasn't aware of. Maybe some new thing I didn't know. I think I like open world stuff. It's just like, I don't want to be the guy who tries to finish everything, I guess. I just want to explore it like my own way, my own story. I have two of these guys. I have no clue what to do with them. They look like they need like CPR. They should not be purple. Unrelated note, started playing Hollow Knight. That game needs invincibility frames. I have been more curious about it. Train. And maybe I do need a stronger Ochi. Oh yeah, I do have pup drives. How about that? Heal. Oh, I did not have this. Well, that's fixed. And we can make him a little bit buff. There's a lot of games that I could try out now, just because I don't know. It would be fun to like play them on stream, but you never know, right? Maybe I'll play Hollow Knight a little bit and then be like, oh, you know what, maybe not for me. Might be fun to try, though. Also, it's tax deductible. What does that mean? Ah, don't worry about it. I'm gonna look at the origami I got. Did you guys do origami in school? I think my brain has just been like... I don't know, my first time doing origami was my teacher telling me about Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And I guess because of that, I always associated origami with that. And it took me a while to realize, wait, these things don't have to be related. I think I do need, like, more red ones, don't I? I'll fix that later. It's kind of... I have, like, I think I played enough games now to be, like, understand what I want to vibe with while streaming. And I think ideal for me is basically, like, stuff I can chat while playing. But I do think it's good to have, like, an occasional stream where I'm actually trying to play a game. You can do origami without nuking country first? Apparently. I remember being told the story. I have no clue if this is true. The thing my teacher told me when I was 10 is that, like, origami exists because of one child during the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and they had to make, like, 1,000 origami for her to get healthy again. And then they didn't do it, and then they continued doing origami in her memory. Thinking back to that now, I don't think that's true. There's no way that's true, is it? It doesn't sound... yeah, I'm retelling it now, and I'm thinking, that's just something that, like, teachers tell people. I don't think that's true. I think it might have just... Maybe it is, like, a real story, but my teacher told it in, like, a horrible way, which made it sound, like, cartoonish or something. Alright, maybe I do want this, actually. And maybe I do want... this. Alright. Alright, let's go. I was talking to someone earlier about traveling to Japan. And it made me rewatch my old video, 2 Guys Go to Japan. It was fun. But it's amazing that video exists. Because that video is basically my arrival to Japan and me leaving Japan and not filming anything in between. At some point, I was about to leave Japan and I was like, I have no footage. I have footage of me coming to Japan and that's it. And then I had to, like, rush towards getting footage. And somehow, I think that maybe made, like, a better video in a weird way. Also, I don't have to save it. I was also thinking about it, like, oh, I show my real face in that video. I just do that. I wouldn't do that now. Why did I do that? Origami was invented in the 6th century, shortly after paper, a bit earlier than the bombing. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. You know, I guess teachers just be like, I don't know, making stuff up. You didn't need to do that. Why did you make all that up? I had no clue origami was that old, actually. There's a lot of stuff where it's like, you imagine Japanese stuff to be like super ancient, and then in reality it's like recent. Like karate is very recent, like 19th century. And sushi. And even like seaweed in Japanese cuisine is not originally Japanese. The only reason seaweed exists in like Japan, or it exists, you know, but the only reason it exists in Japanese cuisine is because one British lady came to Japan and she was like, hey, by the way, you can eat seaweed. And people were like, what? And then she was like, yes, we do this where I'm from in Britain. And then she showed them and they were like, well, this is very handy. So they just started making like sushi and stuff. Apparently ramen is also Chinese. I always forget that because I do think of, even now I think of ramen as being Japanese. But if you go to Japan, then people call ramen like Chinese food. So if you're like, oh, I want to grab like Chinese food, they're probably thinking of like ramen. Another interesting thing is like the national dish of Japan is not sushi. It's curry and rice and chicken, which is Indian food. But it's just that popular. Ochi? Let's go. I forgot how to run in this game. Could I run? Maybe I just imagined that. Alright, I'll grab this, man. Wait, where was the evil guy? Right here, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, he might be too powerful. Let's see if I can fix this. Alright, I did it. Gotcha. I can move base. What was I gonna say? Something to do with Japan? I feel like that's something I'm always saying though. Hey guys, Japan. I should... Oh, god damn it. I knew that would happen. And I did not listen to myself. Get back here. Damn, my Pikmin are actually dying now. It's so sad. I should try... This is going to be a challenge one day. Matthias goes one stream without mentioning Japan. Walmart? Hello? They were fake dying before? Yeah, I guess they were. One day I'm gonna do a stream. Matthias does not talk about Japan and does not mention Japan once. And I won't announce it. I will just have that. And I don't know, maybe it will be extremely noticeable. Because at some point someone will know something's up. I do like that about VTubers, so like I do feel like watching VTubers kind of brought back my interest in Japan and stuff like that. Because it made me go like, oh my god, there's like a whole bunch of people who care about the same like obscure interests that I care about. Watching people like Picky Channel and Swirl Drop and Margot. It's like, oh my god, there's like real people who care about this stuff. It's amazing. And I think this is me praising... What did you say? This is me praising other VTubers? Picky Channel? Swirl Drop? Well, I do like other ones also, but I think those in particular were like, made me interested in trying to be more... Oh, I'm out of materials, right. In trying to like more... Yeah, Swirl is cool. I'm kind of intimidating by them, but I wish I knew them better. But it made me want to be like, man, I could be like that. I could be someone who cares about obscure Japanese stuff and like openly talks about weird stuff. It would be kind of cool. Alright, let's kill this guy. Also... Oh, god damn it. Also a big fan of Ray Robinstein. Very funny guy. Big fan of Congo. Very interesting fellow. Has a lot to talk about. What are my other favorite VTubers? Soya Poya. Rest in peace. He's not dead. I feel like I'm missing someone, and I'm kind of embarrassing myself in the future. Like, I'm gonna look back on this conversation and be like, how could I forget about ... And this is getting complicated, but I'm kind of intrigued. I'm interested. I feel like I've entered, like, the real Pikmin game now. I've, like, left the tutorial. Now I'm like, my god, I have to fend for myself. I'm scared. But I'm intrigued. Something I did the day after... What was that? Okay, they're just screaming. Something I did the day after I played this on stream was I just went to the local nerd shop. And I bought like a Pikmin gacha thing. Like a little figurine set. That was nice. That's all. That's the end of that story. Where are you guys going? What are we doing? What are you looking at? What do you want? Hey! What are we doing? Why are they doing that? Wait, I can just go past this thing. But dare I? Alright. Oh, maybe I could just walk around here this entire time. Never mind. Alright, let's go. What is that? What the hell? Oh. Fighting time. Nope. Nope. Grab it. It's interesting how similar this level is to a previous level, but it's like... design-wise, it's completely different, right? Like, if you were to look at this completely from the style perspective, it is basically the same level. It looks the same. But then in terms of design of, like, the layout, it's just entirely different. It's like... I don't even know how to phrase it. It's more like level based on height than the previous one. I don't have a right vocabulary to describe it. But if I were like a cool guy who knew a lot about video games, then I would be saying something really significant right now. And you would go like, oh wow, very cool. I need to become that guy, I feel like. I think that is a part of my streaming journey, actually. It's just like becoming someone who knows a lot about video game design and exploring that. Not because I'm necessarily going to be making video games, but I am more intrigued with the whole idea of making video games than I've been before. Apparently these regrow? Alright. Cool. Like, a long time ago I wanted to make a Yuminiki fan game, right? And then I gave up on that. But now I'm kind of like, I wonder if I could learn more about video games and make that a reality again. Maybe there is something that I could bring to that I did not see before. I think I just saw someone get eaten. What? Oh my god, I didn't realize there were a bunch of guys here. Oh my god, get back here. Oh, never mind, he's dead. That's sad. Man, it really bums me out that we're dying. Even now. It's too sad. Surely reincarnation is a thing in Pikmin world, right? Actually, I'm kind of fascinated by reincarnation as a concept in religion. And part of that is just like, it doesn't really make sense to me. But I read something that was really interesting in like, what was it? Like, I don't remember the name of a period, but basically the 1000s in Japan. How they interpreted reincarnation. Which seemed to be it had become a prevalent belief with the introduction of Buddhism. And the way that they described reincarnation in 1000s Japan was like, imagine a flower. That flower came from a seed. And then one day that flower dies. But then when that flower dies, something else grows in that flower's place. It was worded a bit better. But I did like that as an analogy. It's very, like, understandable for a layman, right? It's like, oh yeah, it kind of makes sense. Maybe that's how it works, maybe not. But you can imagine that, the symbology of that, and go like, oh yeah, that's kind of cute. But now I am, like, seeing a lot of that. What the hell? Alright, cool. I remember being a bit struck by that, though, seeing that in more Japanese media. Just the concept of reincarnation, because from my Western brain mindset, I saw like something when they would show like the underworld in Japanese media, or like the spiritual side. From my Western perspective, it was like, oh, it's like heaven and hell. But in Japanese spirituality and mythology, all of these states are just like temporary states of being. When you die, you become a ghost, and then you exist as a ghost until you cease to be a ghost, and then you turn into something else. That's kind of interesting. Like, it kind of, really supplements the whole idea of everything being like a temporary state, when even the state of being a ghost is not eternal. I'm going insane. Someone give me a topic. Please, I'm turning insane. Give me a topic to talk about. Anyway. Reincarnation. Weird. I can end the day. I'll drink some cola. Oh boy, I'm not escaping samsara with this one. Oh yeah, my hair. I can talk about my hair changing again. I already did that at the beginning of the stream. I don't know, I kind of like brown hair. It's just beautiful. What are games you might try streaming in the future? That's a good question. I feel like I've kind of run out of the games that I wanted to stream. So I'm like, what do I play next? New Pokemon Snap. Because I did finish Pokemon Snap the other day. Oh yeah, I want to play more like Nintendo 64 games, actually. I want to play through Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Super Mario 64... Mario 3 for the SNES. I guess a lot of retro games is what I want to try out a lot of retro. So much happening. So much I have to learn. Hee hee. What just happened? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, maybe I want to try out Link to the Past also. That's a game I've not played so many old retro games in the longest time since I was a kid, basically. This nipple? What did it say? Maybe I should check if I can upgrade anything. Like I did not even finish Ocarina of Time as a kid. I only saw my older brother finish that game. I never did that myself. And I never finished Majora's Mask. I saw my friend finish that at his place. Ugh. Link... No, wait. Yeah, Link... What was it called? Link Past in Time? Link to the Past? I did finish that game, though, as a kid. And I just want to refinish that. Yeah, maybe I'll get this one, actually. Alright, we return. I've tried to replay Majora's Mask, but I don't remember anything. That's kind of surprising, because I kind of associate you with Majora's Mask. I would have expected you to be the Majora's Mask head, the guy who knows everything. My god. How times have changed. Maybe you're not too surprised to hear that Majora's Mask freaked me out as a kid. It was a bit intimidating. Link goes to the opposite of the future. That would be a fun game, though. Link to the future. Well, I don't know. I think he would just die. I think all of Link's, like, genius tricks would not work in the future, though. Do hook shots exist in the future? What can you climb onto? Link cannot break pots because the judicial system has been invented. Man. Future sucks. Oh yeah, I have no Pikmin. Isn't that... Actually, that's a whole thing in Ocarina of Time, isn't it? Link goes to the future, and the future sucks. I guess they already did that. Actually, I do need some icy ones. I want them. Oh, they want... Oh yeah, I forgot. It looks like they want, like, materials. No, wait, I can afford that now. What the hell? Never mind. I'll do it. Link in the future would be kind of interesting, though, because, like, I really like that vibe in Breath of the Wild, which sort of, like, it's a mixture of the past and the future. Link gets into the future because the gods feel that Ganon needs a head start to fight an 8-year-old. Do the gods feel that way? Why do the gods feel that way? I think maybe you would have to, I don't know, kill the gods at that point. What are they doing? Oh, right, right, I get it. I get it now. I thought I needed the blue Pikmin. I'll kill him. I'll do it. I know what you are. It's weird that they froze Link like that, expecting him to gain strength somehow. That wasn't... I feel like the whole, like, lore towards Hyrule, the world of Zelda, is kind of interesting. What are they doing? Leave. Can't afford it. We have Melon at home. Like, the whole aesthetic of Breath of the Wild is, if people don't know this, the whole architecture in Breath of the Wild is based on Japan's Jomon period, which is like the year 500? Maybe year 1500 minus, I can't recall. But it's a very old period in Japanese history, and super interesting seeing that blended, like ancient culture blended with future stuff. Link was like mortally wounded, so we put him in super secret sleepy tank so he could get good night's rest and come back feeling well rested. Is that what happened? I have not gotten that far into Breath of the Wild, I guess. Oh yeah, they can do this. Get him. I meant Ocarina of Time. Oh, I guess... I think, as a whole, the gods are kind of weird in Zelda. Man, I used to own all of the Zelda, like, art books a long time ago. And then I gave them away. Because I was like, I don't want it. I don't need it. Now I wish I could. Just look at them. It's all thanks to Marie Kondo. Do these things spark joy? No, better throw it away. I do wonder what's next for Zelda. I guess they're probably gonna keep doing, like, the whole open world thing. I don't think they're shying away from that. But I do think they're going to, like, deviate from Breath of the Wild. And if I had to guess, they're probably gonna do it in a way, I don't know, maybe more similar to, like, a traditional RPG. I could totally see them just going, like, fully Skyrim. And maybe piecing up on the puzzles. But who knows, right? Maybe that's just me doing wishful thinking. I've never really been into puzzles in video games. It's kind of weird to say because I feel like so many games are like puzzle based. I don't know. I don't know if I'm that excited by a game. Oh my god, Walmart! Thank you for follow. I don't know if I'm that excited by the whole premise of doing a puzzle. Opposite of open world is Hyrule Warriors, isn't it? Oh yeah, I haven't tried it either. So that's more like, what's it called, Musou game? Dynasty Warriors kind of game. Call Pikmin, please. Call him. If I had to design a Zelda game... No, Zelda is a very varied franchise now. So if I had to design a Zelda game, I don't even know where I would go. Because you can go kind of anywhere. And no matter where you go, people would be kind of disappointed and angry. Oh yeah, what's this? I don't know if I would actually make like another Ocarina of Time or whatever. I feel like we're kind of past that. I want more 2D Zeldas or something comfy about them. Yeah, I think maybe I would just go back to that. Or like, you know, Link to the Past. which they already have done. Like, they've already gone back to that genre. So I guess, like, yeah, I need to play those games. I actually still haven't played Link's Awakening. Get him. Egg. Yeah, I don't think I'm too upset about Zelda. I think Zelda's pretty good. I think it's very reasonable if you don't like Breath of the Wild, though. Like, I've heard a lot of people complain about Breath of the Wild and say, oh, I don't really like it, I don't think the hype lives up to it. It's very understandable. I have not finished Breath of the Wild. But I like it. I was gonna say, what do we need as a Mario franchise? Oh yeah, a Mario RPG. No, we have that. Oh yeah, another hole. Yeah, I feel like, actually, that is maybe what I dislike about Breath of the Wild. I'm not really a huge on the combat. Maybe this is crazy to say, but I would kinda like a turn-based Zelda. Like Breath of the Wild, but turn-based? I think that, actually, that is what I would make. A Breath of the Wild turn-based. And that is probably where people are gonna go like, how did you make Breath of the Wild even worse? But I think I could do it. I think I could pull it off. Me, Serio game design experience. I'll do it. Give it to me. Alright, let's go. Let's go. You need roguelikes, it sounds like. The proper thing. You know, I don't think I've played a single roguelike. So maybe I don't... I don't know why. I've kind of been under the assumption of like, oh, I don't like roguelikes. And I don't think I've played a single one. I don't know, maybe I would like them. Maybe that's my go-to thing. Maybe that's what I need. What are some turn-based, like, roguelikes? I don't even know. Off the top of my head. I'm trying to think of roguelike. I don't even... How do you define a roguelike? Is it just, like, going back and forth? That's the only thing I feel like I know about them. A roguelike is just a game where you go back and forth, something like that. Only pure when I played is NetHack. Oh, yeah, I have no clue what that is. Oh, there's I could set up base here. Right. I don't even know what a Metroidvania is. Balatro is a roguelike? Okay, I have not played Balatro. Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode? I have not played Adventure Mode of Dwarf Fortress. Man, that's I really want to learn more about Dwarf Fortress, but every time I try to play it, I'm so intimidated. Like, wow. I've learned a teeny tiny bit. I'm so far away. I'm gonna go down that cave. Why not? Are we? Are all my ice Pikmin dead? What happened? Ah, the meta's different now. Yeah, it can happen. I don't know if I like Metroid, is the thing. Metroid is a Metroidvania. It's not a roguelike, question mark? Right? Because it's called Metroidvania? Is a roguelike just like Metroid, but you level up? Does that have a difference? Oh, this environment is cool. I'm glad I bought that headlight now. I was like, I don't think I need that. Now I can see how, like, useful it is. The Spelunky games are also good roguelikes. Okay. I have not played Spelunky. But I think that game is from my city, though, so I felt the pressure to be like, I need to support the local game devs for no reason. Roguelike is random. Everyone is different. I mean, it does kind of sound like I would like a roguelike. I don't know. Maybe I would like it. I think I'm maybe just waiting for a perfect roguelike. I'm waiting for that roguelike where I'm gonna go like, this is my roguelike. This is what appeals to me. This is my game. I'm actually strangely excited for Pokopia. That Pokemon Minecraft game. And I don't even have a Switch 2, and I'm kind of embarrassed to say, like, I might buy a Switch 2 so I can play Pokopia. Oh, whoops, I did not think that would happen. Oh my god, bro, it's chaotic. Get back here, get back. Kill them. Kill them all. How do I kill him? I don't know. I'm kind of being won over. I think roguelike might be my new thing. I don't know. I've not played a single roguelike, but I'm kind of like, damn, this is my game. This is my kind of game. Oh, I see. I see. We're climbing up. I need to look up, like, different kinds of roguelikes later. What is a roguelike? This has to exist, right? Roguelike with cute anime girls. Alright, I'll just say it out loud. That exists? Maybe? Yeah, I'll take it. I'll play it. I want to try... Has anyone here played Etrian Odyssey? That's not a roguelike, I think. That's just a dungeon crawler. But I played that a really long time ago on the Nintendo DS. It was a really interesting game. You had to, like, crawl through a dungeon, but you had to make your own map to remember everywhere. And it's kind of... I think at the time I actually hated that, and that kind of turned me off it eventually, where I was like, I can't be bothered to draw a map while I'm gaming. But now I'm kind of intrigued by that concept. I need to go back and check that out again and be like, maybe Etrian Odyssey was onto something. Actually, I remember this being a conversation with my friend Sai a long time ago. Like, what is a JRPG that has a really good story? And we could not come up with a single JRPG with a good story. I think we only said, like, well, Final Fantasy VII... ... That's pretty good. Chrono Trigger... I mean, that's alright. That's pretty good. That's it. Like, what are some JRPGs with good stories? And Etrian Odyssey, I don't even think has a story. You just, like, go hunting. And I think I almost prefer that to a JRPG just having a bad story. Natural. What is happening over here? Just a bug. Alright. Oh my god. I'm off to sleep. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, Exogenic. Good night. Have a good one. I was gonna say, is that a Nokia? No, it's a Game Boy. It's a, what's it called? Game Boy Advance Mini? What the hell? Get up here. Did kind of look like a Nokia. Now where do I go? Oh. Alright. I don't like that enemy. That's creeping me out. I'm gonna kill that myself, actually. Oh, never mind. I really want to get those blue Pikmin, but I guess I don't really need them right now. I just need them aesthetically. I vibe with a blue Pikmin. What the hell is that? A book? It's the world's tiniest book. Oh, it's a... Wait, what is that? Oh, it's a Game Boy Advance game. What the hell? What is that sound? Oh yeah, I bought like a treasure detector. That's probably the sound. You know, the Game Boy Advance cassettes, like game cartridges, it's not cassettes, cartridge, are really aesthetically pleasing. I think one of my only like design complaints about the Nintendo Switch is I don't like the like cartridge for Nintendo Switch. Like so teeny tiny. I've not lost a game, like a physical game. But I am a bit worried every time I pick it up. Like, am I going to, like, break this? Am I going to, like, ruin this somehow? Am I gonna lose it? So far, I'm good. Can I reach it? Okay, I could. I was kind of hoping, actually, the Nintendo Switch would be, like, a bit different with the cartridges. But you also want to fit them all in. Does anyone remember that the Wii is backwards compatible with the GameCube? Like, if you wanted to play GameCube games, you could get a Wii and just put them in there. But it just doesn't feel right, does it? I don't know. It's something like there's something wrong with playing GameCube games on the Wii. It's not all of them can play GameCube games, right? It's not like only the earliest versions. I don't know. I assume all of them can do it. But I remember that being like a huge controversy when the PS3 came out, right? Because it was not... No, wait, it was the earliest copy was compatible with a PS2. And then later on, they were not backwards compatible. And people were just like that accustomed to them being backwards compatible. I was able to play a few GameCube games on the Wii. Never had a GameCube. That's cool. Oh my god. It's going to... Oh my god, we're all dying. Don't die. Stop it. You have to time it in right, I think. Yeah, move the base. Why not? That is cool, though. I remember, so I had a PS3 that was not backwards compatible. No, wait, my brother had one that was. And I really wanted to play this one PS2 game called Way of the Samurai. Was it 3? I think it might have been another one, actually. And I found it, after hunting for it for a long, long time, I found it at, like, a GameStop. It was really overexpensive. No, it wasn't a PS2. My brother had a PS2. And I found this copy of Way of the Samurai for a PS2. And it was way too expensive. For what I bought it for. I can't remember a price, I just remember the pain. And I had to put so much work into, like, getting this PS2 functioning again. I had to buy, like, the right cables and stuff because he had lost all of that. And then I finally played Way of the Samurai for the PS2, and it was not a good game. It was so disappointing. I put up in so much work and time into getting this PS2 working, and finding that one game, and getting it, and it was bad. Yeah, that's all I had to say. But I have played other Way of the Samurai games, and I kind of liked one of them, Way of Samurai 3. I think I kind of forced myself into liking it, though. It was kind of like, well, I like samurai. This is all I got. Let's get to it. This is confusing. Wait. Yeah, it's gonna explode. I'm afraid that everything's going to attack me now. Alright, interesting. Intriguing. I'm captivated. I'm following. I'm leading. I am kinda interested in retro gaming now. I think something that kept me away from retro gaming and getting, like, the actual real physical hardware was, like, the price. Because a lot of it is way too expensive. But if you get, like, Japanese consoles and games, they're actually, like, really affordable. Like, if you want to get a copy of Pokemon Blue for the Game Boy in English, that can cost you, like, what, $100? 100 euros? I bought that in Japanese for, like, 10. Right? So it's very affordable. And there's a lot of Japanese copies of games and stuff like that. So it's very easy to, like, get it. You're not gonna be like, oh, we're running out of Pokemon in Japanese. That's always gonna be an option. I don't know. Whenever I talk about old Pokemon games, why are they more affordable in Japan? I think it's just a price thing, like the economy. I actually don't know why it's more affordable. I think one thing is actually, well, I think there's a couple of reasons. One is just, like, it's cheaper to buy stuff in Japan, for one. And the other thing is, like, the retro game market in Japan is very different from the West. Like, there's a whole chain that sells retro games in Japan called Hard Off. Weird name choice. But it's called Hard Off. And they're like a full retail store. And they don't only sell, like, retro games. They also sell, like, other digital stuff and other, like, electronics. A lot of it is, like, old, used, like, cameras and stuff like that. But they also sell a lot of retro games. And they try to make it affordable for anyone. They don't try to, like, gouge prices. And I think in the West we have a tendency to be like, we try to sell a retro game as like, oh, it's like it's a unique, one-of-a-kind thing, and you can only get this once, and, I don't know, buy it for $1,000, please. Because it's old, you can't get it anymore. And then Hard Off treats it as like, oh, well, it's, you know, we're a business. and we need to make sure the market is correct and the prices are correct, so they try to make everything affordable. So that's good, for one. I don't actually know if that's entirely true, but I think that is true, because you can just go to a retail store and buy retro games for cheap. That's very cool. Yeah, I think so. And some people take advantage of that, right? So you have to be very careful if you're, like, importing or buying Japanese games, because they will be, like, importing Japanese games for dirt cheap and then selling it at, like, Western game prices, and you might get tricked to be like, oh, Pokemon, Japanese, super expensive, that must mean it's rare, I should buy it. When it's like, no, he bought that for like $10. And the battery might not even work, right? Like every game cartridge for the Game Boy has its own little battery. And once that dies, that's like the end of that game. Is that... okay, yeah, that's a bug. Oh, no. Oh, we're dead. Thank God. We're dead. I have like 7, 8 Pikmin left. Can I even retrieve them here? Or do I have to leave? I think I have to leave. I was talking about retro games. Oh yeah. But it is very affordable to collect like Japanese retro games. The only thing is like you have to know Japanese for some of them, right? If you want to play like a RPG, then you either learn Japanese by playing the game, or you... I don't know, maybe you don't play it. And that's actually been kind of weirdly helpful. Playing Pokemon in Japanese has been like interesting. Because I'm learning a lot of vocabulary. Oh yeah, I can switch. Hold on. I forgot about this. Look at me. So I've learned a lot of vocabulary. My fear originally was like, what if I learn so much Japanese from Pokemon that I end up talking like a Pokemon NPC? But now I think that would be really funny to be the foreigner who talks like a video game NPC. So now I'm okay with that. But yeah, like if you want to get like a N64 that's Japanese, that's also very affordable. So that's cool. Like I kind of want to get one, kind of. But it feels a bit weird when I already had an N64 a long time ago and buying one again. Like, my God. Have I fallen so far? To think I just gave that away, basically. Oh yeah, I can check a map. Right, I need to get this guy. I can't even get him anymore. I don't have a yellow Pikmin. Also, if you're gonna buy retro games in Japan, do not go to Akihabara. You gotta smash the wall. I don't think that's tree block, but I do. There is a wall I need to smash. Huh. I think I have to go back now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ray Ravenstein
Oh my God.
subscribed for
Ray.
2 months.
Hello. Welcome back. Ray. Alright, Ray. All I can think is Ray. Hello, Ray. Katamari hater. Ray. Oh yeah, look, it's Ray Robinstein. Oh, Ray? Ray who hates Katamari Damacy? Hello. I know what you are. Hi. Sorry. Hello, Swedish Grandma. That's me. Anyway, thank you, thank you for subscribing, by the way. Maybe a bit. Oh yeah, I shouldn't do that. Haha, beginner streamer mistake. Whoopsie. Don't call out someone after they subscribe. Thank you very much for the subscription. Hey, hey. Oh yeah, I want to keep those things coming. Right. Now I get it. I was here. Hello, Moo. Hello, hello. Oh my god, I have to go. Can I can't just end like this, can I? Okay, turns out I can. Never mind. I need to get back here, bro. How do I give a blue Pikmin? I'm gonna be lurking, but I hope you have fun with Pikmin. Yeah, thank you. Stay lurking. Man, how do I get the blue Pikmin? There's like one spot where I can get them, but I can't get them. Do I have to go back? I don't know. I'm afraid to go back. I'm gonna drink some water.
Yeah.
Mo08
what the
just
hell?
subscribed.
Moo, thank you for the subscription. I was like, who is Moo08H? That's my first ever hype train. What was that? I don't. What did I set up that sound? That was not in the game, was it? My first ever stream hype train. Feel no pressure. It's just interesting. We can observe it. Wow, that's a thing that's happening. Look at that. Mariko. I was so focused on copying their sounds that I did not read what they were saying. My god. The train is approaching. Apparently so. Whee! Yippee! Oh my god, get out of the way. Oh my god, here come the Japanese train otakus. And they're gonna be yelling at you because you're blocking. Get out! You're blocking their view from taking photos. They're gonna gang up on you and demand money from you. No one likes the Japanese train otakus. They're really obnoxious.
Oh, yeah!
Oh my god, thank you for the gift.
Mo08 gifted a tier 1 subscription to Hexagenic.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Moon. My god. It's all happening so fast. Anyway, no one likes a train otaku in Japan. Do not go near. 93%. Oh my god. Gulps. I'm gonna go back. I think there might be something to this. I haven't had to get, like, the Pikmin who are blue. Why did I call it? I could have just said blue Pikmin. I didn't have to specify. The Pikmin who are blue. I have not actually had to use them yet for any real purpose.
Oh, yeah!
Oh my god, thank you. Thank you.
Mo08 gifted a tier 1 subscription to Galderus.
Oh my god. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Moo. Choo choo. My god, I'm a real streamer. It's all happened so fast. It's kind of crazy. I do really... Man, I keep saying this every stream, but it's fun to stream. And all of the pressures that I used to face of like, oh my god, it must be like so anxious to stream. I being afraid of certain things. So once you're there, you're like, oh my god, it's not a big deal. Actually, going back to Japan, that was basically how I felt going to Japan. There was so much stuff where I was like afraid. Like, oh, what if I don't like this? What if I don't like that? And then when I was there, I was just like, this is not a big deal. Why do people complain about this? This is so dumb. Wait, here I do need blue Pikmin. How about that? Yeah, it is true. I've been in the cam. I've been on YouTube, right? I think what has helped has been just watching VTubers over the years and watching streamers, right? I think that has helped more than anything. I think being on YouTube is like kind of like a different kind of skill set in a way. Oh my god, bro. No, don't eat my Pikmin. You thought you could eat them. Now we consume you. Yeah, I think being on YouTube is kind of like a different skill set, because I think on being on YouTube I can always like present the best side of myself. I'm not like stuttering or like trying to think of random topics to talk about. I kind of have it all planned out, and I can be like, hey everyone, I'm actually really cool and funny and intelligent. And then I put on a stream and I'm like, hey guys, sorry to break the illusion to you guys. I'm actually not that cool and not that funny. Hope you guys can bear with that. I think our shrimp guys don't eat the Pikmin, they just freak them out. Oh yeah, that would actually make sense. I don't think they actually got hurt. Herp derp streamers here. That's me. Hey everyone. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a monster. That one will eat them though. So yeah, I will say though, I think, I don't know, I've heard both different things of me being on YouTube. Some people have said, oh, you're exactly like yourself on your videos. Some people have said, oh, you're nothing like yourself in your videos. I don't think both make sense, you know? I don't know if this might sound insane, but I do feel like I don't really feel like I'm putting up, I don't know if this sounds obnoxious or whatever. I think you sound a little more, for lack of a better word, approachable. Yeah, I do think on YouTube I maybe come across as sounding a bit too serious. Especially if you watch like my earlier videos, I think I sound super serious, and I'm like, you gotta do this the right way. Don't you want to be good? Don't you want to take this seriously? And now I'm like trying to move away from that. Maybe a bit intimidating. And I don't know. I don't. Oh, psychic.
Psychic_refugee just subscribed.
Psychic refugee. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I don't think I've approached doing YouTube from the idea of like, oh, I need to be a better version of myself. I think I've hopefully come across as myself. And I think that's why I can maybe say, like, I feel almost more like myself on YouTube at times. Like, it's more like, it's not me being a better version of myself, it's just me being a distilled version of myself, hopefully. You're a kid, thank you, thank you. Man, like, I hope I do come across as, like, I actually appreciate this. That's another thing, where sometimes I feel like I maybe come across as a bit like, what's the word? Not emotionless. I don't know how to express myself a bit. That's the only thing. I do kinda... Maybe this is a really bad idea for a stream. But I do kinda want to experiment and one day just do one stream where I intentionally try to like up all my emotions to 200 and be like an obnoxious streamer. And I want to see if anyone catches up to what I'm doing, what is Matthias doing. And I want to see if anyone can notice any difference, or if it's all in my head. Where I'm like, wow, guys! Look at the Pikmin go! Woo! No, that's too obvious. That's too much. Guys, why do you think he's pink? No, he's not pink. Haha, yellow. You'll survive 10 minutes, but I think that might actually be the thing, right? I think, I remember, I've brought this up before, but Congo BT talked about this. Oh, I like this character. Oh my god, no! No, don't like this character. You're not supposed to like him. You're supposed to say no, Matthias. Be yourself. No, no, I messed it up. I made a more likable version of myself. I've talked about this before, but Congo BT said something that really stuck with me. Where he talked about VTubers who play a character on stream. And the idea of, like, playing a character is, like, kind of intensive. It's kind of intense if you think about it. H in Matthias is rhymed. Yeah, that's me. He talked about being a character on stream. And if you're always putting up being a character, right? And if you're doing like 5-hour streams or something like that, and you're streaming several times a week, then you're basically putting in more work than being a professional actor. Like, actors don't act for that long. Like, 5 hours, maybe possibly 4 times a week. I don't know, maybe they do. maybe meant like more specifically like super intense streamers, right? You're being more of your character than you being yourself. Where does me being a character and me being myself begin and end? My god. Oh yeah, it's hard enough for people who put on a different voice. If you actually play a character too, it's super hard. It's like the Green Goblin mask. Oh my god. Yeah, I think it's sort of like, if you play the way that Congo phrased it, and I think this is good advice, it's like, if you're going to play a character on stream, then you should do it like 10% differently from yourself. Because that's going to actually be like approachable. That's something you can do for a long run. If you're going to be a character, then it shouldn't be completely different, like, I'm going from introvert to extrovert. Like, that's not going to work. You being an introvert, who is an alien, who also is like, I don't know, talkative? That's like 10% different. You can do that. Very approachable. Where's the last Pikmin? Get over here. No, that was not the last one. One of the Neji Sanji girls played the Ojo-sama, but she only did roughly 1 hour streams in the beginning. Well, I'm not familiar with who that could be. I don't think I know a single Neji Sanji streamer. What's done? At the same time, being yourself is such a fluid concept, right? You're always, like, affected by your surroundings and stuff like that. Affected by the people around you. Affected by what you consume. So it's not too crazy to change yourself. But it's also intense if that's your job, if that's your goal, if that's your orientation. I don't know, I don't really have a good point. I don't think I know enough about it to comment on it. I mean, I should go back here, I think. And I'll bring a lot of yellow ones this time. That's so true. YouTube Matthias always has a point. My god, he really had it all figured out. Meanwhile, I'm here talking nonsense for 3 hours or whatever. I do try to aim for that with YouTube videos, though, because, like, so many YouTube videos are like... This is me giving myself another pat on the back. Yoshi, wow. I don't have to say that out loud. I'm just so used to it. The sound also being associated with something else, but I say that, I guess, just to be like, yes, confirmation. That was only a wow. I do try to approach YouTube with having a point to what I'm making. Because, I don't know, I like that kind of stuff, for one. But I also do think it makes it stand out more. Like, so much of YouTube is just stuff that is random and has no point. Yeah, I can go through here. Oops.
Goblin Fox Games just followed.
Goblin Fox Games, thank you for the follow. Man, it's kind of crazy to think a goblin fox? That was not my point. I was going to say something else, but now I'm caught up with this train. What's the word? Train of thoughts? Goblin fox? Or is it like a goblin? I actually need confirmation on this. What does being a goblin fox entail? Is it a specific kind of goblin? I could see that. Is it like a tribe of goblins who wear like fox masks? And they develop video games? What the hell? Why did they stop singing when it stopped moving? I wanted to listen. Did I have a point? I guess not. Look at me. It looks exactly like me. Bit of an inside joke with my loot goblin tendencies. Ah, I see. It's a good name. I like it. Oh yeah, there he is. I was looking for that guy. Gotcha. Can I actually get him though? Maybe not. I could reach him a little bit before, I feel like. Or am I missing something? Oh, I can... Oh, like this, I jump up. Wait, I can't do that. I can't throw while I'm jumping. Can I have to head out? See ya, psychic. See ya, see ya. I feel no pressure. I'm so confused. Wait, no, I maybe I need to go back here later then. Actually, I have a map. I could just be looking at that, right? Interesting, interesting. No, this is where it came from. I'm pretty sure. Huh. Alright. I'm gonna have some water. Alright, alright. No, I I kept saying that, thinking I would get it, that I did not get it, to be honest. Looks up walkthrough on my phone. Oh, I get it. Hold on. I think I figured something out. He gets it. Where are backseaters when you need them? I get it, I get it. We get it. I need to play Dark Souls. So, actually, oh my god, I'm backseaters. Hi! Oh my god, hi. I need to play Dark Souls, actually, so I need to challenge my belief that I'm allowing backseating. No backseat telephone? Backseating. Oh man, maybe I need that. I need it. I'm actually leaving. I'm leaving. Can't help this guy out. He'll have to wait. No, wait. Oh, I forgot. That's what you do. I have briefly played Dark Souls. Actually, I owned Demon Souls on the PS3, and I thought it was okay. It was fine. But I never got hooked on, like, Dark Souls. But I need to play that on stream, so I can challenge my belief that, like, oh, I'm fine with backseating. Would I actually enjoy it in every circumstance? Because I feel like that, if I put that in the title, playing Dark Souls for the first time, backseating welcome. Who is that? Who is going to show up? What is going to happen? I've never played a Dark Souls game, but Silksong gave me an idea. Oh yeah, that's also a good idea for a backseating game. That's like blood in the water for sharks. Oh man. I'm gonna have to start banning people. Backseating allowed to lure them in, and then I'm like, you know what? Fuck you, ban. Yeah, I said backseating allowed. But not you. Another game like that is Cuphead, right? Cuphead, Dark Souls, possibly Silksong. Man, I have a dry throat today. I had to drink more water and stream than ever before. I haven't even been able to wait for the redeems. Man, I used to have that as an actual problem. Where I would just eat food and have a dry throat. And that sucked. It was not fun. Maybe I just have a consistently dry throat. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's scary, actually. I need to kill this one. Wait, is there a quicker way to send out my Pikmin? Oh. I kind of like the design, but he's a scary guy. He's a butt, also. Okay, never mind. Mamuta? Oh, it's a pretty cool name. Man, I kind of vibe with Mamuta. I just killed him. But you know what? Pretty cool guy. Oh yeah, something I always forget. I never check when the ads are running on Twitch because I've never had to. I haven't had to check that like before I became like an affiliate. So I've actually never. I've just been talking probably while ads have been running and stuff like that. I need to be more aware of that. I need to keep my eyes checked. The Mamuta is actually a harmless dude who plants your Pikmin into ground and makes them bloom. And they made me kill him? Oh, is that an actual setting or is that like a bot thing? I need help with that. Also, Ray, I've been thinking of asking you a really stupid question, Ray. Which is that I've been trying to make sound redeems. Okay, actual setting. For my Twitch. But every sound redeem becomes Yoshi saying wow. And I don't know how to change that. So I've just had to remove every other sound redeem I had because it all turned into Yoshi saying wow. No matter what. I go into the settings. Yeah, I'm using Twitch alerts. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's wrong. It's like a whole like UI or interface you have to set up, right? My god. A whole new world. It's so pink. Oh yeah, night is coming. I need to get going. I can show you that later, Ray. You can show me what's wrong. Okay, you probably have one set of settings that says sound redeem. Okay, I'll have to show you later because I think I have several. Okay, yeah. That sounds like that could be it. Just like that, Yoshi saying wow will not go away, but there will be less of it. I think that's the end of the day. I feel like... yeah, there it is. I feel like I have not accomplished anything playing this game today. And at the same time, I've done so much. I don't know, I thought I would start the stream and be like, look at me, I finally got the blue Pikmin. I don't even know if I'm gonna get that this stream. It could have all been... Maybe I'll go back, actually. I need to check again. I must be doing something wrong. Or maybe I need more Pikmin. Maybe that's it. It could be as simple as that. Alright, I'll go back here then. Alright, I got treasures. I got 2% improvements. This is not time-based, is it? I'm not running out of days, am I? What? Am I... Are we getting it? What? Okay, it was a night. I thought it would have like a whole like event where we are getting attacked. It was just one guy having a nightmare. Alright. Good morning, Ochi. Can I get that here? Can I just improve how many Pikmin I can have here? Maybe not. Idle counter. Huh, okay. Interesting, actually. Okay, I actually want that. Smiley! Rare 1 in 1,000 chance, but the captain just get attacked by Pikmins. Oh my god, that's like a new creepypasta. Is there a Pikmin creepypasta? Can we write one right now? I was playing Pikmin when something strange happened. The day ended as usual, but then one of the captains started screaming hyper-realistically. I thought it was a bit strange. It didn't sound like it was coming from Pikmin. But then there she was, Aripai, I can't remember her name. Aripai with a bloody face. Shepherd, her name is right there. The band. I need to play Pikmin 1 again. And maybe I need to get the bad ending. I could just look that up on YouTube. Maybe I don't need to get that. But if I do get it, I am curious. What was it that I experienced as a child? And what was it that turned me away? I've not gotten to experience that since then. Don't say that word. Stop it. And I'm kind of curious to look up the ending now, but I can't do it. I feel like I need to save that. I can hold back. I was thinking today I'm gonna do a short stream. I'm gonna keep going. This keeps happening now. Also, I haven't had to pee in a long time while streaming. This is maybe a weird topic to bring up, but I was thinking about that. Like, I set up like a whole be right back screen, and I've barely had to use it while streaming. I know my body can just feel my whole body is focused on streaming. It's that intense. Oops, I just hit the mic. Sorry. It's crazy to me. I might still end the stream though with no blue Pikmin. And I was so certain it was going to happen. Oh well. I don't know why I grabbed 20 ice ones, but sure, why not? I think I will keep playing this game off stream though. And maybe we can get to, man, maybe I'll play Ocarina of Time on stream. Next time. Pikmin free blue Pikmin are actually the last Pikmin type to get. What the hell? That's so sad. The very cutest ones. Maybe not. But I like them. Maybe they're not the cutest ones. They were pretty funny looking. They just have that little sad expression. They're just like me. Have I been to that? Are there two different caverns here? I need to look at this. No, it's not a cavern. Oh yeah, I have a map. I keep forgetting that. Oh, it's basically just telling me go down there. But there does look to be more stuff over here, right? Alright. Can wait a bit. Command. What does this do again? Oh, yeah. Right. What does this do? Oh, it's just telling me where to go. Alright. And it's telling me go down there. Alright, fair enough. I'll just do it. How can blue Pikmin... I guess that would be an interesting mechanic. Because that's kind of what you expect, right? You get the first free ones for the first game immediately. Then you don't. Messed up. That's how Shigeru Miyamoto likes it. Have I... What? Wait, what? Is this a different cave? Have I... I've not been here before. Oh my god. No, don't eat them. I thought I was heading back to the same cave from before. Alright. I just threw a Pikmin down the hole. Oops. Yeah, sorry. Now this is so this game is so good, but it has this weird moments of sadness where you're like, did I really just do that? Did I just kill an innocent man? Workplace incidents. Alright, fair enough. Let's frickin' go. Let's frickin' go. You know what? I kind of vibe with going back to brown hair. I feel like that's a good contrast to blue hair, to blue costumes. But it also does look extremely basic in a weird way, I feel like. It's like the most common character design traits you can have. Like, if you pick like a random character in a JRPG. Actually, maybe they're a bit more colorful than that. But if you pick a random main character, it's gonna be like blue, brown hair, boy, spiky hair. Maybe I need a JRPG outfit where I have spiky hair. I need an Ehrlich brother. This is a reference only for Ray. I need a Ehrlich brother outfit. Golden Bell. Is this map this tiny? Alright. This is just tiny level with a lot of treasure. What is this? Oh wait, I go deeper there. Right. I get it. Banjo-Kazooie piece. Oh yeah, I really want to play Banjo-Kazooie on stream. That's also a game that I love, but I've never finished as a kid. And I have a really strong memory. I don't know why, but whenever I come back to Banjo-Kazooie, I want to eat like a French toast. Because I just have a really strong memory of like playing the Christmas level in Banjo-Kazooie. And my dad giving me French toast and me being super satisfied as a kid, like, this is the fucking best. Banjo-Kazooie, hot toast, grilled cheese. I guess it's called grilled cheese. That's what I'm thinking of. But I don't know. What do you call that? Like a sandwich oven kind of thing with cheese and ham? My dad made me that. And it was delicious. And I got to play Banjo-Kazooie. Oh my god, you're dying. Oh, gee. Can't do that while I'm streaming, though. I will not eat, like, a sandwich while streaming Banjo-Kazooie. I made that mistake once while recording a video for some direct where I brought these, like... Oh, okay, I just go back here. Fair enough. I know why. I made that mistake once. Where I was just like, I can eat while watching the direct, and then something happened that I wanted to comment on, and my mouth is full. How do I make a mistake as simple as that? It should be so obvious. Alright, I'm kind of curious. Where does this go? Alright. Eggs. Oh my god, it's one of those. Look at me. I love this. How have I not noticed how weird this running cycle is until now? Look at him go. What if this is like actually a way to go like super fast in real life and we have not discovered it until now? Like people who do Naruto running. And then somehow they're like super fast. I've never really questioned it before, but how did this toy track piece end up in abandoned? I have no clue. I don't really question it. Neither should you. Stay in your place. That's a bit too much. That's too much, sorry. I think the lore is just like random shit. I don't know if you can go deeply in it. I wonder if anyone has actually tried to make like a video essay on Pikmin lore, and they've tried to be like, wait, what? What is this? Candy pop. Wait, did it turn into ice, Pikmin? Is that it? Alright. Fair enough. I wonder if anyone's made like a video essay where they try to explain why there's just like random shit everywhere in Pikmin. Pikmin lore is kind of cool and neat, but we decided not to care. Yeah, I can see why people would care, because I do think there's something interesting about making a setting that is like completely random, like up entirely to your own personal taste of just like, I want this to be here because I like it. But then actually have to explain that into the lore, right? I think that stuff is interesting. And it's fun. Like, I think that is kind of just how lore should be. Like, cool stuff kind of wins over everything. I actually don't know that much about Pikmin lore, I feel like. It's just all Olimar. I know Olimar crashed on a planet. That's Pikmin 1. Pikmin 4. Same thing happened again. Kind of simple. I mean, that's just the story, but I don't know if there's like any detail into the lore. The world. Like, who are these aliens? Oh yeah, didn't I open up? Oh wait, it just leads back there. Huh. I'm intrigued. Is there actually like any interesting Pikmin lore, like a whole world building kind of thing? And is it all Shigeru Miyamoto being like, I'm dedicating the rest of my life to this? He doesn't care about Mario lore, he doesn't care about Zelda, but then he's like sitting in his office and he has like a whole folder of like Pikmin lore. Only I can perfect this. Pikmin. You pick them. Alright? You might think it's simple. You might think it's as simple as that. Consider the world of Pikmin, where one gets picked, or you are the picker. Beginning of Pikmin 4 confused me, so does it seem like Pikmin 1 again? Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, I guess that's the tutorial level, right? Where you play as Olimar. And I did think that was a bit weird. I don't really understand, like, did I miss out on, like, something? Alright, ice ones? No. I don't actually need them. Do I? As simple as that? Oh wait, I know I just go down to the next level. I don't think it's as simple as that, actually. I think I need to go back. Right? Well, what the hell? Oh yeah, right, of course. Maybe I need this thing. Right? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, I could be doing that. It would be a lot quicker. Oh, right. So that's how you heal him. That makes sense. Are they not doing anything? Oh, it's the wrong way around? No, wait. Oh, I see. I had to flatten it. Oh my god, shit. I don't know, I'm kind of intrigued by Pikmin lore now. Is there actually like a video I can look on this later? From like Pikmin lore, I can sit and like eat dinner and be like, ah yes, I do actually need to know this. I just decided in my head Shigeru Miyamoto is obsessed with Pikmin. It does seem right. Pikmin doesn't really have that much lore. A lot of stuff just goes unexplained. Yeah. Well, that's kind of cool. Like, I pretty much like that. I think that is probably more suitable for Pikmin, for one. But I do like that as a general world-building lore kind of thing. Like, I remember I used to have this problem when I was doing world building. Where you try to, like, build the entire world. And then you're like, okay, now time to set up a story in this world I have built. And then that's not as interesting as doing the world building. Oh god. So, based on that, I learned at some point, you know what, I don't want to do, like, world building for the sake of world building. I actually want to tell a story, and I would much rather have, like, everything explained through the story. I don't think it's, I don't know. Of course it varies by what you want to do. I think some stories are improved by, world building first and story later. But it doesn't really suit what I want to do, I'm pretty sure. I can't think of any case where I'm like, I really need to detail the world, and that's more important than the story. How do I bring this back? What the hell? Nope, leave them. Huh, alright. Interesting. Oh yeah, I can just jump up here and... Oh yeah, right. I don't know, maybe this is a bad idea. Throwing the red ones here. For the other ones. Nope, it's fine. Never mind. How the hell do I bring this back? Like, I was thinking about it also with VTuber lore, the most important thing in the world. Oh, thank you. Obey me kink. Okay, thank you for the follow. Good username. I was thinking about this with VTuber lore. Like, do I want to expand on that? Because I kind of said I'm an alien. And now I'm wondering, you know what? Maybe I want to leave it more up in the air. Maybe I don't want to flesh it out too much. Maybe I want to build on that a bit, but I don't want to full-on explain it all. I want to leave it hanging. I have no clue how to bring this back. Wait, what the hell could it be then? Huh? Is there someone screaming? Okay, it's one Pikmin trying to push. Okay, I was like, what the hell is that? Oh, right, there's something up here that I missed. I get it, I get it. Uh-huh, it's a clock, of course. I actually have no clue what that is. I don't think that's a clock. Is that a, like a bell from a bite? Oops. One Pikmin fell to his death, never mind. Salute. Salute our fallen brothers. Not my fault. Okay, I still have no clue how to bring this back. Oh, it's one of those! Right. I see. I have no clue what that is called. Actually, how do I deal with this now? I'm afraid to jump up on that thing. Ooh. I can't even do it. Alright. Interesting. Could it have something to do with the ice Pikmin? No, I have never mind. I have no clue. There's nothing here. There's nothing here that can help me. What the hell? Is there a strong Pikmin? Power Pikmin? I just have to move on. I don't think there's anything I can do. Alright, I'm moving on. Oh, right! The base can move. Right, of course. Did I miss out on that? It's standing on it, right? Of course, that's why I forgot about it. The stuff is on where the base can move. Of course, this is why I need backseating. I told you. One day I'll play Dark Souls and you'll see. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Maybe this is me going too far. I completely forgot about that. Thank you, Walmart. I keep wanting to pronounce your name like a Walmart, but leaving out like the T, so it sounds like fancy. Walmart? Sorry, you probably get that a lot. But it does sound a bit more fancy, at the very least. I did it. I got all of it. It's already been 3 hours playing this game. My god. So damn crazy. I feel like I've not gotten that far, but I also have done so much. What the fuck is that? I'm scared. Must be a castaway nearby. Are we sure? Can we just leave him behind, actually? I don't want to fight that thing. It's like floating and spooky. Hi. Oh god. I'll attack from the back. Gotcha. I'm even helping out. I think. Hopefully. Oh, he's eating them. Oh, he's blowing them away now. Gotcha. Oh my god, he was inside of it? What the hell? I did it. Shano? Yeah, we get it. You speak Simlish. Dingo from Ori. An officer who excels at solo missions. He's not a joiner by nature, but will show up and lend his physical abilities when need be. That tells me nothing. What are you? What is your purpose? Oh, wait. Rescue missions. Okay. I don't know what that means, but I guess he is helpful. Dingo. Alright, cool. Welcome to the team. I want to suck up more of that thing. But Ochi's too full. I just want to feed Ochi. Damn it. More ice Pikmin? Sure, why not? Get over here. More balls? Alright. Alright, I guess that's it. That's it, but I have no clue how to get the other crewmate. How do I get that guy in the other cave? What the hell? I wish it sang for longer. I want to hear Pikmin sing the entire level. Alright. I did it. I did actually accomplish a lot, I guess, this stream, but it's all like an increase in stats and upgrades. Alright. Ooh. I think my throat is wearing out a bit, so I think I'm gonna call it here. 3 hours. It doesn't really feel like it. It felt like it all went by so quickly. But I'm gonna be looking for someone to raid as soon as I save. I guess you don't really need to save. But thank you everyone for coming to the stream. Thank you. I was actually planning on this being a way shorter stream. Just a teeny tiny one. But I really got caught up. It's kind of a shame the characters in Pikmin 4 aren't too interesting. Wish they had a little more pizzazz like the captain in the previous games. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know, I guess I don't really have any strong feelings about them. I feel like the captains are characters. They're not as, like, strongly identifiable. Not as much character, for sure. Let's go home. I feel like 3-hour stream is a pretty good, like, benchmark, though. It's my average. I wonder who we could raid. I am open to suggestions. It's kind of difficult to tell also, like, if someone is ending stream, I guess. Nope, yep, they just ended stream. Never mind. Day 11. I'm really hoping that... I don't think this game has, like, a time limit, does it? I'm kind of fearful it would just, like, spring one on me. Yeah, we found Dingo. What up? I'm not... What is it supposed to do? What does a ranger do? We could raid Wolfie, I think. Oh. Gumar. It really does sound like Swedish, I feel like. Hani? That's not Swedish. Pikmin 2 and 4 are similar in that they don't overall time limits like Pikmin 1 and 3. Oh, Pikmin 3 has a time limit? Damn it. But I'm still gonna play it. I mean, I think maybe the Pikmin 1 time limit is probably not that bad. It's just I was a kid and I didn't get it. I didn't know what to do. But yeah, it's good to know. I still think I want to try out both of those games. I was going to read what they're saying, but my throat is wearing out a bit, so I think I'm gonna save that. Leafling. I know, I'm just gonna say the last sentence. Beyond our expertise. We need to find Yanni. Yep, we got it. That's what we gotta do. Copy that. Alright, we're rating... Oh my god, timer's 5 seconds. Thank you for coming, streamer. I didn't realize it was going that quickly. Thank you for coming. Bye.